What if I told you that a single man reshaped Sri Lanka's landscape in ways that touched almost every aspect of life: medicine, politics, agriculture, education, and even Buddhism? And what if I told you that he was not only Sri Lanka's first ever Sri Lankan or Ceylonese veterinary doctor, but also the first doctor to enter politics and become Minister of Health? And what if I told you that his legacy is so profound that a road still bears his name, and his own residence became a sanctuary for members of parliament visiting Colombo? This is not the story of an ordinary man. This is the story of a visionary, a pioneer, a leader ahead of his time. From fighting malaria and championing Ayurveda to laying the foundation for sustainable farming, from spearheading constitutional reforms to reviving Buddhism on an international scale, he did it all. He was a man who dined with kings, revolutionaries, and scholars, yet chose to dedicate his life to the upliftment of the common man. Have you ever heard of Wilmot Arthur de Silva, or as history remembers him, W.A. de Silva? Strap in, because today we uncover the largely untold and deeply inspiring story of this remarkable gentleman. Born on March 15, 1869, Wilmot Arthur de Silva was the son of Johannes de Silva of Gandhara. His early education began at Bona Vista School in Unawatuna, followed by Richmond College in Gaul. He later had a brief stint at Colombo Academy, now Royal College. However, his true calling took him beyond the island's shores. He won a scholarship to the Bombay Veterinary College, becoming Ceylon's first Ceylonese veterinary doctor at the age of 22. Upon returning home, he joined the School of Agriculture and played a key role in organizing the government dairy. In 1896, he was appointed Colombo's first municipal veterinary surgeon, a position he held until his voluntary retirement in 1912. But retirement was hardly the end of his journey. It was merely the beginning. He started focusing more on agriculture. An essential aspect of his agricultural development program was to bring scientific agricultural research to rural cultivators. To achieve this, he published a Sinhala periodical named Govikam Sangarava, which later inspired the Tropical Agriculturist, a publication of the Agricultural Department. Between 1889 and 1920, he contributed at least 10 research papers to the Tropical Agriculturist and wrote extensively on coconut cultivation. When the Low Countries Planters Association was formed, he was elected its first president. His extensive work in agriculture paved the way for Ceylon's early rubber plantations. His Nakchaduwa irrigation scheme transformed barren lands into thriving paddy fields, proving his belief that Ceylon's prosperity lay in agricultural self-sufficiency. Beyond medicine and agriculture, W.A. de Silva was deeply involved in Buddhist revivalism and education. He joined forces with Anagarika Dharmapala, traveling to Siam, modern-day Thailand, where King Chula Langkorn honored him with the title of Raja Pushi and gifted him sacred Buddhist relics. He served as the president of the Buddhist Theosophical Society, BTS, and was its general manager for 15 years. Under his leadership, the Buddhist Theosophical Society helped establish Buddhist schools across the island, securing land for Ananda College and Nalanda Vidyalaya. Recognizing the need for quality teachers, he founded training colleges in Nitambua and Valana. He also served as a founding member and vice president of the Colombo Young Men's Buddhist Association (YMBA) for 30 years, chaired the Colombo District Committee and Provincial Committee under the Buddhist Temporalities Ordinance. He also became president of All Ceylon Congress of Buddhist Associations in 1920. In addition, W.A. de Silva became the first non-European president of the Buddhist Society of Great Britain and Ireland in 1919. His vigorous religious activities led him to play a leading role in the temperance movement, where he was the first president of the Colombo Total Abstinence Central Union in 1912. W.A. de Silva was an early champion of political reform and social justice. He co-edited the Ceylon National Review with Ananda Kumaraswamy, advocating for constitutional reforms. As a founding member of the Ceylon Reform League and later the Ceylon National Congress, he played a key role in shaping Ceylon's political landscape. In 1924, he was elected to the reformed Legislative Council representing the Central Province, and in 1931, he won the State Council seat for Moratuwa and became Minister of Health from 1936 until his passing in 1942. As Health Minister, he focused on combating malaria, improving sanitation, and promoting Ayurveda and indigenous medicine. W. A. De Silva and his wife, Catherine Sri Chandrasekara, were renowned for their unmatched generosity. They founded the Sri Lankadhara Society in 1922, building a dedicated space in Vellavatta to shelter underprivileged girls and women. His residence, Sravastri Mandiraya at Edinburgh Crescent, now Sir Marcus Fernando Mawatha Colombo 7, served as a hub of intellectual and political activity. Here, he hosted leaders such as India's first Premier Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore, and Lord Donoughmore. His library of over 1,200 palm leaf manuscripts and an extensive collection of books on Ceylon history were later donated to the Colombo National Museum. W. A. De Silva's contributions were vast and transformative. Whether in medicine, agriculture, politics, Buddhism, or philanthropy, his impact remains evident today. His house, Sravastri Mandiraya, was later bequeathed to the state, providing accommodations for visiting members of parliament. His work laid the foundation for Sri Lanka's modern healthcare system. His educational and agricultural reforms continue to influence policy and development, and the road named in his honor serves as a daily reminder of his service to the nation. A man respected across ethnic and religious boundaries, W. A. De Silva embodied unity and progress. As we reflect on the life of W. A. De Silva, we see a man of boundless energy, unwavering patriotism, and selfless service. His legacy is not just one of historical significance, but of enduring relevance. If you would like to explore more about this extraordinary leader, check out the sources and recommended readings in the description below. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach me at tuanzamirwrites@gmail.com. Until next time, this is me, Zamir Karim, signing off, uncovering history one story at a time. Take care and God bless you all.